March 13th, 1997. A quiet night in Phoenix, Arizona. People step out of their homes to enjoy the calm desert air. Some look up, and that's when they see it. At first, it appears as a single bright light in the sky, then another, and another. Within moments, the night is illuminated by a formation of 6, perhaps 7, glowing orbs, perfectly aligned in a massive V-shape. Witnesses stand frozen. The lights are not moving. They're hovering. No sound, no visible structure, just an enormous, silent object suspended in the sky, stretching across the horizon.
Now we're looking at a light that's now appeared again. It's come out in a different place. Here, we finally hit pay dirt. Now we've got 2 of them in the sky on South Mountain. South Mountain? Figure this one out. There's a double. There's a third one. Hey, Sue? All right, you tell me what it is. Oh, what do we got? Hey, Sue!
There's these bank of lights, 6 lights, in the shape of a triangle going back right over the airport. And Oliver said, hey, Pa, what are those lights? I can't identify it. It's flying and it's 6 objects. So that's what it is, right? I come home and Goldie's watching this show on UFOs. And the most reported one of all time was this one in Phoenix. And I'm watching, I start to see this show and I said, wait a minute, that's the night Ollie and I were landing in Phoenix. I remember that.
I saw the Phoenix Lights UFO.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You were there?
Yeah, I saw
Whoa.
that. Different people saw different things. What I saw was something the size of like an Imperial Star Destroyer from Star Wars that was like at a relatively low altitude moving over Phoenix. My like housemate was like, this is before we had phones, right?
As one observer later described it, it wasn't just lights. It was something solid. You could feel its presence. In that moment, fear and awe ripple through the city. Many believe they're witnessing the arrival of something not of this world. And then, just as suddenly as they appeared, the lights vanish, leaving behind only silence and a city full of questions. This was the Phoenix Lights incident, one of the most widely witnessed and deeply debated UFO events in modern history. What makes this sighting extraordinary isn't just its scale, it's the credibility of those who saw it. Doctors, police officers, pilots, families, even Arizona's then governor, Fife Symington, later admitted he had seen something that defied explanation.
What did you see?
Well, I saw a huge craft just kind of come right over Squaw Peak. That was, it was just breathtaking. No, I'm serious. I'm serious now. That unquestionably it was a UFO, which means unidentified flying object.
It doesn't mean we're being visited.
Well, it's nothing like anything I've ever seen. So it was pretty breathtaking.
More than 10,000 people across the state reported seeing the same phenomenon that night. And yet, official explanations claimed the lights were nothing more than military flares. But flares don't remain suspended for minutes at a time. They don't form geometric shapes, and they don't silently glide over entire cities. So what really happened over Phoenix that night? Fast forward to 2004, off the coast of California, pilots from the USS Nimitz encounter something that changes everything. Radar systems detect objects moving at impossible speeds, dropping from 80,000 feet to near sea level in less than a second. Pilots confirm visual contact, a smooth, white, capsule-shaped craft, roughly the size of a commercial plane, but with no wings, no exhaust, and no visible means of propulsion. As the jets approach, the object reacts, intelligently, darting toward them, then vanishing in an instant. One of those encounters is captured on camera. You've likely seen it. The grainy, black and white footage of a UFO moving at speeds beyond any known aircraft. That video remained classified for years, until it was officially released by the U.S. Department of Defense in 2017. It was the first time the American government openly acknowledged the existence of unidentified aerial phenomena.
You're on, bro. There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA. My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west. Look at that thing, dude.
For decades, the possibility of extraterrestrial life was dismissed as fiction. But as evidence continues to mount, from Roswell to Phoenix to the Nimitz encounters, that line between imagination and reality grows thinner. The Phoenix lights remain unexplained. The military still maintains they were flares. Yet for those who witnessed them, that explanation feels hollow, because they know what they saw. A vast, silent craft gliding overhead. Some believe it was an experimental aircraft. Others are certain it was something else, something not from this planet. So the question lingers. If these objects aren't planes and they're not flares, then what are they? And if we're truly not alone in the universe, what do they want? Are they observing us? Or preparing for something greater, something we're not ready to face? The truth is, we may never know. Governments conceal, witnesses forget. But some mysteries refuse to fade, because somewhere, above us, beyond the clouds and the stars, something is watching. And perhaps, it always has been.